My name is Natalie Moser. I'm a volunteer here at Canine Stray Rescue, and this is my special friend, Twinkie. Twinkie is about 3 years old. He's about 53 pounds. Twinkie is a mixed breed. He is some kind of bully breed, so we would need information about him, about your lease, apartment, or HOA, or leasing restrictions. And if you'll notice, Twinkie kind of moves a little bit funny. So Twinkie has something called cerebellar hypoplasia. If you look at the Instagram account of Stevie the Wonder Dog, you'll see how these dogs are. It's a birth defect, neurological issue, where he's just a little more wobbly than a typical dog. So going up steps, you'll have to really watch him. He has been able to do 2 or 3 steps at a time without an issue going up and down. And I think with time and training, he could probably do more, but you want to be very cautious with him because he could fall and hurt himself. He's very playful, full of energy and spunk. He's great with other dogs, but he is very vocal, and because of his neurological condition, sometimes you can have a hard time really seeing his body language and what he's trying to convey. So you really need to get to know him. He loves to play fetch. It's one of his favorite toys, is a ball. One of the things that I've noticed about Twinkie is that he adapts to his environment fairly quickly. I took him home for a couple of hours, and he had a hard time going up the first step. And then by the time he left, he was going up and down our garden steps, which are 2 or 3 steps. And he was very steady on his feet. So he can adapt very quickly to his environment. He just needs someone who's going to be patient and loving with him, to show him and to just be with him while he's learning some of these new things and being a little cautious. Just in case. Yeah. Twinkie loves to be outside. When I had him outside at my house, he was prancing around and absolutely just the happiest he could be. He also enjoyed being inside, playing with his ball. He's very connecting and loving. He's just a sweet boy. So with the cerebellar hypoplasia, there's nothing medically that he needs to do. There's no additional cost for that. It's just being extra cautious with him. He will live a long, healthy, normal life, just with added amusement for his people. Because of his disability, we ask that kids in the home be 13 and over. He is quite wobbly and can be knocked over with a lot of excitement. And we just want to make sure that he's safe, as well as the people. Yeah. So what we've discovered about him and eating is that it can be difficult for him to eat on the floor. He's gotten much better since he's been here. But we have a wooden stand for him that elevates his bowl but also tilts it so that it's easier for him. He can eat off the floor, but maybe a raised food dish would probably be easier for him. He seems to head bob into the food bowl, and it just seems to be easier for him to see it when it's tilted a little bit. That would obviously go home with anyone who adopts him. This guy came from Saginaw, where he was also a favorite there. He's become a favorite here. Many of our volunteers specifically asked to walk him because he's such a sweet guy. One of the things about him is that even though he's a larger dog, he's very easy to handle. When I've walked him, he doesn't pull very hard because his disability doesn't allow him to have that kind of strength. So he's very easy to manage, especially for a larger dog. If you are interested in our Twinkie here, or any of our other dogs, feel free to go to caninestray.com, fill out an application, or stop by during any of our open hours. We'd love to see you.